The clock is ticking to avoid a rail shutdown before Christmas. Multiple rail unions rejecting a deal mediated by the Biden administration earlier this year. And without intervention from federal lawmakers, rail workers could soon strike as soon as next week.
And in a statement, President Biden said a shutdown would, quote, devastate the U.S. economy. CBS 4's Naomi Ruckham has more.
Speaker Nancy Pelosi says this week the House will consider legislation to avert a looming national rail strike. Yesterday, President Biden called on Congress to pass a bill adopting the tentative labor agreement his administration brokered between rail employers and labor leaders back in September, after 4 out of 12 rail unions voted it down.
The president has been very clear. Shutdown is unacceptable because of the impact that it would have on jobs and families and farms and businesses and communities just across the country.
Economists predict a strike could cost the U.S. economy up to $2 billion a day and upset an already fragile supply chain just before the holidays.
Rail accounts for over 1/4 of all the transport of goods in the economy. It's really key to getting goods produced overseas onto store shelves.
That comes as companies like Apple are already warning of production losses amid unrest in China over the country's strict COVID-19 lockdowns. Protests swept through multiple cities over the weekend, leading to clashes with police and arrests. Several of those demonstrations went as far as calling for Chinese President Xi Jinping to resign.
We continue to stand up and support the right of peaceful protest. And I think we're going to watch this closely and we'll see where things go.
U.S. markets tumbled Monday amid the unrest, with the Dow dropping almost 500 points. Naomi Ruckham, CBS News.
And during a press conference earlier this morning, Chinese health officials announced a plan to accelerate the country's vaccination plan, in particular among the elderly. Meantime, President Biden will travel to Michigan today, where he will tour a semiconductor chip manufacturing facility and deliver remarks on the economy.